Touchdown, Jesus is back. And all of Kumerow's people said, Amen. What's going on, guys? This is Pac-Man Jake back with another video. As you know, there has been a lot going on in free agency, and there certainly has been no exception to the Green Bay Packers. After the big main signings of Christian Kirksey and Ricky Wagner, the Packers have signed their 5 exclusive rights free agents, each to 1-year deals. I will go one by one on each player on why they are back in green and gold. First, I will start with Touchdown Jesus himself, that is Jake Kumerow. He signed a 1-year deal worth $660,000, which is the normal tender for an exclusive right free agent. So here's why Kumerow's back. The first reason is he scores touchdowns. So he is not called Touchdown Jesus for nothing. The second, he can play inside, he can play outside. He gets open more in zone coverage. He's a good depth receiver. Aaron Rodgers trusts him. And the sixth and finally obvious reason is that he signed for under $1 million, so he's got a really cheap contract. Next up, we got cornerback Chandon Sullivan, who got the exact same deal, a 1-year worth $660,000. Why Chandon is back? For big reasons. He can start outside. He can start outside. He can play nickel. He can play dime. He has played some time at safety and dime inside linebacker. The third reason is that he is young, 23 years old, will be 24 at the start of the season. The fourth reason is that he's just getting better. This is just the start of Chandon coming in and making an impact on the Green Bay Packers, and has done so ever since he stepped onto the field for the green and gold. And that leads to the number 5 point, is that the man makes plays. He just flat out makes plays when he's on the field. And the sixth and final reason, exclusive rights free agent, signed for under $1 million. So it's a really good deal for an ascending, rising young player in Chandon Sullivan, who could wind up very well taking the nickel corner spot if Tramon Williams does not return to Green Bay. And now we got Lazard, who stepped up in a major way for the Green Bay Packers. He signs the exact same deal, a for 1-year tender. Why Allen is back are these 5 reasons here. Great size, 6'5", 227 pounds. So that's a very big target for Aaron Rodgers, as Brian Gutekunst loves guys in that very mold. Big targets, that means catch radius. The second point is that he is young, 24 years old. Third point, good depth receiver, and the way I see it, we could be looking at a very good number 3 wide receiver for the Packers, and I definitely see that, and I envision that for Allen. And the fourth reason, Aaron Rodgers trusts him. He has talked up Lazard ever since he became a Green Bay Packer. He talked up Allen, especially after the Detroit Lions game, where he came alive and scored a touchdown, and that led to the Packers beating Detroit at Lambeau in a somewhat controversial game, but the Packers won it, and there's nothing that can be done about that. And the fifth and final point, exclusive rights free agent, signed for under $1 million. And now we got Tyler Lancaster, who got the exact same contract. Here's what I can say about Lancaster. He has starting experience at right defensive end and even a little bit at nose tackle. So he is a versatile defensive lineman, but probably projects better as a nose tackle, has played better there in the absence of whenever Kenny Clark had to come off the field. Lancaster was there and stepped up and played pretty well at the nose tackle position, as opposed to the right defensive end position, where he was serviceable, but unfortunately things were very much exposed on the defensive line, with Lancaster starting right there and just not having anybody there at that position to step up and be able to make plays in the run game and be able to make some plays in terms of rushing the passer and getting good, consistent pressure up the middle. The third point is that he is durable. He played all 16 games. and I'm pretty sure that he can be counted on whenever he's on the field and won't come off the field except when he is in the starting rotation or as a backup player. And the fourth and final reason, exclusive rights free agent. Signed for under $1 million, so it's a dirt cheap deal for a serviceable starting defensive lineman. And last but certainly not least, you have Big Bob Tonyan. Why Tonyan remains a Packer? Number one, pass-catching tight end. Simple as that. He is a converted wide receiver coming out, so therefore his expertise is catching passes. Second, he is young, 25 years old, and certainly younger than the old and decrepit Jimmy Graham, who is now, I still can't believe that the Bears signed him for $9 million in guarantees. Oh, have mercy, Chicago, have mercy. Yeah. The third reason, the man has upside. The man has upside. Simple as that. He has been a folk hero here in Green Bay, much like Kumerow, has upside. Fourth, getting better, especially in the pass and run blocking game. Not just pass catching, but blocking, and that is very crucial as a tight end in the NFL. And the fifth and obvious reason is that he's an exclusive rights free agent, signed for under $1 million. So the upside is certainly there for a young and improving tight end in Big Bob Tonyan. So sky's the limit for these 5 young players who are at least good depth players for the Green Bay Packers, and some may very well be good starters for the upcoming 2020 season. So that's going to do it for this video. I have more videos coming out today. I have a lot of work to work on. How you can stay tuned is to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a Green Bay Packer fan, for all Packer news and opinions. Also, feel free to click on this video here so you can go and watch and catch some news that you probably may not have caught before. So until then, I'll catch you guys later for another video coming up soon.